A Theology of Beasts, Christians and Veterinary Medicine by J. Aaron Gruben, DVM. Read by the author. Introduction. Hordes of people want to be veterinarians, enough that veterinary schools have difficulty accommodating them, but few consider the full extent of the costs involved. Counting up the costs. I'm not talking about the mere money it takes, though that is a much bigger roadblock than most potential veterinary students understand. The expense of a veterinary education today is so high that the investment for most has to be a lifelong one. Few veterinary graduates can afford the luxury of changing careers. The academic cost is also high. I found veterinary school to be deceptively difficult. The semester would invariably start with me saying, "Wow, this is simple stuff," and then would end with me pulling out my hair in a frenzy, trying to comprehend the bewildering details of the coagulation cascade and moaning over the sheer mountains of things I had to memorize. The emotional cost is likewise high, both during vet school and even more so out of school. When I went to school, the suicide rate among vet students had become alarming enough to justify a permanent counselor on staff. This has only become worse. Recently, NBC News reported, research has consistently shown for more than 30 years that veterinarians are at significantly higher risk of suicide than is the general population, owing to a combination of factors that includes occupational stress, depression, and burnout. The article cites a study reporting that 11,620 veterinarians killed themselves from 1979 to 2015. Part of the reason for this book, however, is to address the even higher spiritual cost of veterinary medicine, a subject certainly not spoken about in veterinary school. This book is written mainly to Christian veterinarians and potential Christian veterinarians. Some of the topics I hope to cover are the spiritual and deeply rooted philosophical struggles we face in this field.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?